How's it going, everybody? So glad each and every one of you can make it. Today's video is going to be a short one. It's about hydro Silex, so let's get to it. Thank you each and every single one of you for coming back to the video or staying around. I'm so glad each and every single one of you could be here. Today we're going to give a quick wash. It's been over a month. I applied the product June 22nd, I believe it was. I'll put the video up there so you can check it out if you care, where I applied the hydro Silex coating to the car, and I've washed it one time since then, about 2 weeks in, and now we're at August 7th, so it's been well over a month. It's been about a month and a half. So how is it holding up and everything? Is it still there? Is it still working? Let's find out. Now what I'm going to be using is their soap. It came in the kit, right? I'm going to be using their soap. It's a silica soap by Hydro Silex. And the reason I'm using that instead of my favorite soap that I like is because I want to give a true test and longevity test and everything of their products to see how well it holds up if you use everything that's supposed to be used. So how's the car look? Let's get you turned around, I'll show you. Now it has been about 3 weeks since I washed this car, and it does not look dirty, which is one of the great byproducts of ceramic coatings. I mean, it really is. But if you get up and look at it really close, on the top is where it's always going to be the dirtiest. Now you can see hints of dirt and dust there, but because of the properties of the ceramics, you don't really see the dirt, or it doesn't look dirty from a distance. In other words, it's a 20-footer. But back here where dirt lies and everything, it's going to be dirty. But if you look at the side of the car, it does not look all that dirty. But again, once you get down it, and I would not recommend you doing this to your car, but it's my car, so I can do it. If you sit there and you wipe over it, you can leave a line. And then the wheels are always dirty. Okay? That's just the nature of the beast with the Brembo brakes. But let's get it washed, and let's get going. I'll show you the before water beating, and I don't expect too much because of the dirt. Dirt has a funny way of reacting and stopping hydrophobics from really showing up, and then I'll show you the after. Alright, this is the before, and like I said, one of the side benefits of ceramic coatings is keeping dirt actually from staying on your car. That's why the car looks so good. But here we go, and I'm not expecting a whole bunch from this, because like I said, dirt will inhibit hydrophobics. But let's get to it. But just doing it flat, just doing it like that, it appears to be flat. Anywhere I spray it. But like I said, that's what happens when dirt gets on a car. They just look flat. Alright, the instructions say for bucket wash, use 1 ounce per 5-gallon bucket. So you got, see, I got a 5-gallon bucket here. And 1 ounce, for those that don't know, you're always looking for a way to measure. Typically a cap full. A cap will be 1 ounce. I'm going to put 1 ounce in here because it's a concentrate. We're going to fill this bucket up, and we're going to make this bad boy shine. 1 cap full in. Now let's see if they lied to us. I don't think they did. Alright, got it all dried off. Dark, ain't it? Yeah, it rained this morning, rained last night, and fixing to rain again. So let's get the water turned back on. North Carolina weather's crazy. It is so hard to even test products in North Carolina because of the humidity and all the rain we get. Oh my goodness. And this year has been a lot different. It has rained so much more, but look at how cloudy it is. I'm guessing that's coming through on the camera. Looks like it is. But it has been so much more rainy this year and humid. I mean, it's always humid in North Carolina. It's like living in a rainforest, but this year's been crazy. But as you can see, the car's all dried off. I took me a 10-minute break so that I could cool off and any leftover moisture could cool off. But the car's dry and it's looking good. Yes, indeed. Yeah. But the results are surprising. It's always funny to dry a car just to wet it again. But I was surprised, and I'll tell you why I was surprised in my closing comments. But let me show you what's going on. If I just spray it like any car that's being coated, looks really good. And as you can see, it is running off to some detail. Okay, it is. So that is absolutely great. Is it what I expected? No. Because, and there is a because, as I was washing it, I noticed, and if you watched my video on the hood that I'm running test on, if you drench it, it's just real slow. It's kind of flat. It's still there. It runs off, but it's just flat. There's no real tight beading. Okay? There's no real tight beading. It just sheets off really slow, but it is going off, so that's good. That means it's still there. Look how long it takes. That should have already been gone. Okay? Even somewhere where it's curved, right, like the hood. But if you sit here and just drench it, like I said, it's going off, but it is so flat. Just not very, it's there, but it's not there, if that makes sense. Well, there you go. I was surprised by the results. I mean, I'm a month and a week or a month and a half in. Like I said, I applied it June 22nd. Now here we are, August 7th, and it's slow to bead, it's slow to sheet, and it's just, for all intent and purposes, it's not there. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I went in this, I didn't go in it blind. I watched a ton of videos on it. I saw where half of them were unhappy with it, got bad results, and I just attributed that to they didn't follow the directions or whatever, because there was another completely satisfied half. So I went in blind, put the product on, followed the instructions directly. I didn't clay bar my car. It's the only thing I didn't do, because I'm one of those, I don't clay bar my car unless it needs it. If it has contaminants on it, I will clay bar just that section, and that's it. Because no matter what anybody says, whenever you clay bar a car, you're actually removing a minute layer of protection of the clear coat, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do anything that's going to harm the paint unless I absolutely have to. So it didn't need clay bar, didn't need polishing, so I stripped all the old wax off. I used their product to remove any grease and wax and all that stuff. I used just their product to do that. I used just their product to apply. I did everything the way they said to do. I used their rags, everything. So to say I'm surprised is an understatement. Now, I'm not bashing the product, you know, it's just, I don't know if it's because the humidity and all the rain that we get here in North Carolina had an effect on it, but that's one of the things ceramic coatings are supposed to protect from, is the moisture, the water, right? Hydrophobic properties. That's what ceramics are known for. So it shouldn't be that, because if it's known for protecting against water shouldn't really affect it, because it didn't get wet. It had the 24 hours of cure. Now, I didn't have a garage to put it in, but it stayed out. It didn't get wet all night. It didn't rain or anything like that particular night. So I just don't know. I just really don't know. I'm very surprised in the results. I had high hopes because the shine, I really like the shine. But I noticed that the second week period, when I gave it its first wash, that the shine wasn't popping like it did when I first put it on. I mean, when I first put it on, like a brand new diamond, you sit there and look at it, oh, you know. But a couple weeks later, it just wasn't doing that. I mean, it still looked outstanding, it still looked clean, but you could tell a difference. And now here we are a month. I mean, I used the silica soap even. That's all that's touched it, the silica soap. And even this, I'm not really 100% satisfied with. And the reason for that, I put an ounce in my bucket like I was supposed to, filled it up, nice and sudsy. It doesn't lather like a regular soap does, but it does lather. It's got plenty of foam. I sit there and I started using it the first half of the car. So yes, even though the suds are not there, the soap is still working, but I could even feel, like I said, the slickness of the soap was gone. So I put more in it to even finish the car. And even by the time I got to doing the tires and everything, so by the time I got to the tires and everything, there was basically no soap or suds left in there. I was cleaning my tires and wheels with basic water. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rating, which I normally don't do. As far as ease of application and looks right after doing it, a 10, absolutely. Like I said, ease of use, the smell, just the overall experience, all that was a 10. After the first week, the shine was about a 6.5. The ease of putting it on was still there, but the shine was somewhat gone. And now, as you've seen in the video, the water beading and sheeting just really isn't there. So out of a 10, I'm going to give this product a 4, and I really would not recommend buying it because I'm not happy with it. And I'm very forgiving with products. But I can't recommend buying it. I can't recommend it to you guys and gals because it's not holding up. I mean, this product is supposed to hold up 6 months at the very least. And here we are a month and a half, and it's just not there. So with that said, I'm going to probably within the next week strip what remaining stuff is on here to give me a clean surface and put another product. We have to check back in a week or two to see what that new product is. I've already got it. I used it on the hood, and I'm going to put it on this car and see how it's going to do. Plus I have to strip the hood and clay bar it on the Tahoe because somebody, and it was not me, was painting a couple little trellises to go in our planter boxes there pink, spray painting, and they wasn't paying attention to which way the wind was blowing. And guess which way it was blowing? Right toward the Tahoe. And the Tahoe was parked right here. So we got overspray on the hood of the Tahoe. So I got clay bar and take that off and then recoat it. So I'm going to be a busy guy in between all the rainstorms. So until next time, you get out there and enjoy your cars. I'm enjoying mine, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. It really has to be bright light. But if you look up there toward the very top, I'm hoping it's coming through. You can see a pink tinge to the hood. Just an ever so slight pink tinge. And the brighter the light, the more you can see it. The further I get down, you can see it up toward the very top. But yeah, you know, accidents happen, no big deal. You can see it really good up there toward the very top of the hood. You can see a pink tinge. The whole thing is covered. This whole hood, the whole front. Let me see if you can see it from the inside any better. No, you really can't see it. It's because of the lighting. On a very bright sunny day, you can see it real good from in here. You really can. But no. But like I said, accidents happen. What can you do except fix it, right? And a lot of you have been wanting to see the update on the chickens. It's finished. We have the girls. Here they come. Hey girls. Hey girls. How y'all doing? These little jokers or something. Hey, learning you got wings, huh? Thank you for the video. But yeah, here they are. These are Buff Orpington chickens. They gave us a free one we ordered. And that's the little free one right there. We're not quite sure what he is yet. I'm thinking it's a leghorn. But who knows? You gonna jump up on the bugger for me? Huh? Hey girls. But they're doing great. They're growing. They're already 3 times the size they were when we first got them. We have a couple of them that are very tame right now. We can reach down and pick them up. The rest of them we have to work on. And we still got to get them used to going in and out at night and roosting on the roosting pole. But here they are. There's most of them. You can see we got 2 back there. We've named a couple of them. We got to name the rest. They've done so good so far. We've enjoyed having them. I put a little rooster pole in the corner. Temporary dust bath for right now. Got them their water out here. We have water and food in the coop as well. But they've discovered they have wings and they really like using them right now. But I just wanted to give that extra little footage to you guys and gals that stuck around this long. I really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.